So for the party, I'm going to be making these churro donuts. So I'm trying to get the cake batter, which is an angel food cake, into that. Well, if you know anything about angel food cake, it's very loose. And these are very small compartments. So what I'm doing is I'm going to actually put it into a piping bag. Now I have the nozzle tipped up. That way none of it like seeps out. But you can see I just put this in a glass. That way, let's see if I can do this with one hand. I don't know about that. That way I can take my cake batter and I can just pour it right in. And normally my other hand would be grabbing a spatula and it would be getting it from the sides. Whoop. That's about as close as it's going to get. So for the most part, the exception of what dripped over the edge, for the most part it's in the bag. So now I'm going to be able to do is I'm going to be able to put the bag in my hand and then loop it right into that. So I'm going to pause it so I can pick that up. All right, so I've picked the bag up. Now in my hand, I've twisted it so that way nothing's going to come out the top. But as you can see, it's a very loose batter. So it's wanting to come out the other end because any bit of pressure I put with my hand, it's squeezing it right out the other side. So I'm going to get it to tip off on the side. And then I'm going to come over here. And I'm just going to go around. Now, I'm not really having to put any pressure on the bag at all because it's so light and fluffy and it wants to come out. Now, because this is angel food cake, I don't want to overfill these. This angel food cake likes to expand. Now, I'm not going to lie. Haven't made these before. Completely new to me. We're going to give it a shot. That's what quarantine's for, is practicing new things, right? So I'm just kind of scooping it around. Now, as it warms up, it's going to fill in a little bit better. Now I'm having to put a little pressure because I haven't moved my hand. But for the most part, you can see. Whoop. And then I'm just going to put this right back over here. Now from here, because I only have the one pan, I can either put this into like a large bundt cake or I can put it into muffins or anything like that. But obviously I don't want to hold this anywhere other than above the pan. And honestly, for my purposes, I'm just going to push the rest of the batter right back in there because I'm going to cover this with some cling film. I'm going to bake these. I'm going to see how the first batch comes out. See if I need to tweak anything, and then put in a second batch. Now, because it's going to have sit for a minute, even with the cling film, I may need to beat some air back into the mix because angel food cake is a very airy mix, and the amount of time it's sitting, it might take some of that. So, like I said, it's trial and error, and we'll see how these come out.